Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. So, I finished the first volume of .hack, the last Recode. I'm gonna probably do a video for each volume because, well, I do enjoy the game. And, well, this is gonna be kinda review, kinda a quick look at, kinda something. Not gonna be so format like the reviews that I do, but we're gonna be in that kind of small format. So, the first three volumes are gonna be interesting because it's gonna be just a nostalgia trip for me because, well, I did play already a long time ago. I did play more recently, so I could compare with the new changes. And to say that, the first thing that I kinda grind my gears is the way the leveling up is really fast. Like, I was level 45 before I was, yeah, level 45 before the, like, 2 or 3 fights before the title match. You could say that I just overlevel myself, but at the end I noticed there was that gap between the number of areas that I did and the normally number of areas that I did and I need to achieve that level grind. So the XP amount there was given to you was in almost 300 per battle, depending on what the battle area you go. You could grind a little bit more depending on the mob, if the mob summons reinforcements, or if you depending on the amount of rengeks you utilize during the battle. But now I do feel like you get like a 360, 370 per battle plus what you get on rengeki, and it's more constantly the drop between like a creature from 3 levels above you to the same level than you. The drop is not so high on XP you gain, so in the end it's kind of generate that problem when you, even if you don't want to grind, like if you don't want to overlevel, the moment you're going to stop and do that, you're gonna reach that, like that giant pole above of you. The problem that end up creating is option A. You end up doing all the plot relevant things over level as fuck, or in the end, you, after you finish the volume, you're going to not affect then you're going to level up because, as I said, level up is easy, but you're going to have a larger back catalog of things to do. The side quest is going to be like be piled up on you because you didn't complete enough dungeons, you didn't kick enough animals, you didn't collect sheen spheres, you didn't do a lot of stuff. But that is on volume 1. That is the big problem that I saw in volume 1. I don't know if that's gonna be a problem in volume 2 again. Volume 3, I know it did have a problem with level already. But volume 4, I think, is created to be solved with the max level in mind, so I don't believe we're gonna have like a larger problem there. Besides that, let's utilize the first video to more talk about other technical things on the port. So, controls is interesting. Playing with a controller, in my case I'm playing with an Xbox One controller, it's fine. The prompts appear normally, there's no like delay, there's nothing. Playing with the keyboard, it's impossible. The prompts is showing the Xbox controller prompt, so yeah, fuck that. Playing with the PS4 controller, the same problem occur. A friend of mine who he's playing with said for hell and high water he was not able to configure the D-pad on the fucking thing, so yeah, the trap chests he really can't do. Not a big problem, but whatever. Besides that, I have seen a lot of complaints, but I didn't see any performance problems. Once in a while, I see the game like hog a little bit on a loading screen on the city, but I didn't remember that happened on the old game, so not a problem. Graphic wise, well, it's not a perfect graphics. It's not like the best out of the best out of the best, but it's a very good remake. It does not tank my performance because that's the problem, right? Normal games with for strange reasons are tanking performance, even with high-end machines. This one worked fine, does not tank, does not have any problem, does not crashes. I did experience one crash. The first time I load the game, after do the first cutscene, I did experience one crash. So that's the like, and the problem was the cutscene froze. I could skip it, but if I skip to a black screen, so I could not do anything more. Besides that, in problem-wise, I don't think we have any big thing. There's no like big marks against the port. Against the plot and other things, this is gonna be like a personal preference here. I don't know if you're gonna like or not. I don't know. It's really goes to your taste. I enjoy, I really love, and I would recommend. But the problem here is I'm totally biased for it. I enjoyed the games when I was a child, and that simply mean this is a nostalgia trip for me. This is this like a game that I did enjoy so much than when back when, and now I'm having the ability to play. So maybe one of the problem is I may be overlooking some of the problems of the game to the simple fact of nostalgia. So take that reveal, that notion with a little bit of a grain of salt. Things they did add, I find interesting is since you don't have the ability to convert saves from like the past 4 games, the original dot hack, the conversion like bonus, I mean the emails already started with you, so it's not like a big of a problem. The terminal disk already included with the game, so it's kind of fun to look around and see how that works. Besides that, there's not much of a big plus. You got better graphics, you got a better sound. Every enhancement made into the volume tree is retrofit into volume 1 and 2, so you got it that. One thing, they did take the voices from the Luck Animals and the Death Grunt from volume 3 and shoved to volume 1, but during the cutscenes, the voice of Grunt steal the voices from volume 1, so you're gonna have a little bit of a mismatch there, but it's okay, it's kind of fine. Things are, level caps still exist, so 50 on the first level, 12 on your weapon skills. Heal book cap on 3, so yeah. The caps on volume itself is still there, so you're not gonna have a smooth transition. You're going to finish with the volume and go to the main screen and load to the next volume. So, the question here is, so far, it is a good port. Because really, for now, the plot is not, I didn't finish the plot. Has a first part of a plot is very good. It's enjoyable. And as I said, the plot can have a problem then I'm being completely nostalgic about. But let's talk about if it is worth as a port. If you are planning on playing on keyboard and mouse, give it a pass because really, without prompts appearing, and I do believe then you cannot bind keys, and the base configuration is kind of a nightmare. So give it a pass. For if you have a PS4 controller, there is already a mod on NexusMOD on the Nexus site who changed the prompts to the PS4 prompts, but I don't know if it fixed the problem with the D-pad. So you go there and check it out, the mod. I'm gonna probably leave on the description below a link for it. If it does solve, you can keep there. Sound. The sound is fine. It's okay with the same game, except that problem of when on the volume 1 when you got this character who has the cutscene, one voice in the cutscene, and on the gameplay, like have another voice. But it's not a major character. It's a character in like you see his voice in a cutscene once. After that, you're never gonna hear his again. So that's not a big deal. Gameplay wise, I'm still having a little bit of a gripe for the fact that the experience gain is a little bit too high. I don't know. If there was a mod who kind of lowers a little bit that, so it would be okay. The balance change about the damaging you do to enemies, I didn't felt a little bit. But to be honest, again, I have the problem. I do believe that I'm over level for this shit, so I would never feel that. So, graphically, it is a remaster. It is better to very, very better than the old ones. The cutscenes seem the disparity between the cutscene and the in-game image is not so big as was before, so you're not gonna have a little bit of a shock between times there. But sometimes you can still feel there. To be far honest, I want to see the same questions be answered on Volume 4, because Volume 4 was theoretically built from scratch, from PC, from the new generation, so we would see a difference on that. We'd see the entire game built up on this engine for this make. Maybe this... So, to be far honest, this is my opinion. If you're a fan of the old ones, get it. If you're curious, watch a Let's Play, see some comments of a friend who got, then think on get it. If you never play, if you don't have interest in this type of JRPG, if you're kind of, even if you want a little bit of something who's just length, who's a little bit harder, I don't think this is the better. Wait to see if there's mods, wait to see if there is something like that. Give it a wait. So, I'm going to start Volume 2 right now. And see you when I finish. This was the video, ladies and gentlemen. So, thank you for watching, and as always, there will be other channels and some links on the description for you to check it out. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, and if you want to see what comes next, please do a subscribe. As always, I thank you for watching, and see you next video.